Hey guys, welcome in. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to day 7,137 in the hardcore series. Let me get my chat in the right position. That's much better. I got cookies. You getting the tea? Dude, I just finished my coffee, but I'm set on the water. AJ, welcome in. Dark Hales, Professor Calvin Blue, Mendel, welcome. Professor Asher K. Sus 69, did I say Professor twice? That makes 3 times down. Guys, welcome in. Before we do anything else, there's actually something that I've been meaning to do, which we haven't finished it, and it's been a few days, so that needs to be resolved right now. X2 Mints, Mateo, welcome to the stream. Shiny, Lover, Erkuno, Big J. Hope you guys are doing good. Firestar, welcome in. Thank you for being here and helping as well. Okay, guys. First order of business, we gotta fix the library. This looks like trash. I'm thinking maybe we take these for the bottom of the pillars. That will work. And then a little bit of oak around the top. A little bit of spruce, maybe. I should do it. ECL and Void, welcome to the stream. Guys, let me actually look around. I feel like there's other parts of this that I have never finished. Dude, oh my god. Guys, check this out. Yakumin, welcome in. Where is it? You see this ice? Why is there ice there? Because of the floor? Why is there a floor there? Yeah, we gotta fix all of that right now. That is deep slate tiles, right? It is. And then later today, guys, we are gonna take a big first step towards proper teleportation, which means that we're gonna figure out where all the chunk loaders are gonna be. We're gonna set up the 7137 all prime numbers. Guru, yo, true, nice find. We're gonna figure out where the chunk loaders are gonna go. We're gonna set up the instant wires and test them. And then I gotta settle on which chunk loader we're going for tomorrow. And then hopefully, by tomorrow morning, because tomorrow we're doing early bird stream, by the end of tomorrow morning, I will have a teleporter from the base to the starter house. And hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, the button for it is gonna be right about here. What is this? Dude, that looks like it's clay, probably. Funky choice for wall blocks. Nina, welcome in. I shouldn't be here. I'm at work. Oh, okay. Okay, guys. First trip to the storage room. We gotta get some supplies, at the very least, to fix that library. Vince, welcome in. Can't stay long at all. Just wanted to say hi. Thank you for dropping by, dude. Hope you're doing well. Jonah Witchman, ever thought of making a Bedrock series? Dude, I got such a long-running, cool hardcore world going on Java that it'd be such a big ask to change versions right now. Roniel, dude, welcome in. Can we expect a 10,000 day movie? Dude, I was about to read that as 1,000 day, and I was gonna say we're not making 7,000 days. 10,000? Yes, dude, absolutely yes. Okay, what was I saying? We need some quartz blocks, which we probably have up here. Due to Looney Doing's hardcore series, I've started my own hardcore world. Dude, that's cool. That's cool. Currently building the foundation of your base. Yo, it sounds like you're getting into it properly prepared. Love to hear that. Let's see if I have oak up top here as well. Oak blocks. Oak blocks. Dude, I could swear we had them, like, for something. Ooh, I know it. It's in wrecked rocks in my hobbit hole. Dude, for sure. What else? Crafting table. I think we'll get it on the way. Dude, we should be fine for library. Signs. Did I see the leash update? Dude, I saw so many random shorts on that. It's actually wild. I need some chains, I suppose. Okay, that is 63 chains. Should be enough. Dyna Lover, welcome in. The what update? The leash update. leads. The things. Dude, you can chain together everything. It's amazing. It actually looks so sick. I hope they're gonna keep that. It seems like outrageous functionality, but I'm here for it. Better leashes, exactly. Since we can't expect a 10k day movie, you better not die, dude. Fair point. What else do I need? Oak, we're gonna get it there. I think we're good. Let's make a round trip. Finn, Henrik, welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're doing good. Lactose, welcome in. Dude, that jump scares me every time because of all the totems we popped there. Okay, oak logs in the Hobbit Hole. Scott Tweety, welcome in. Downfall, yo, dude, welcome in. Elin just coming back after 2 years. Sorry for the break, dude. No problem whatsoever. Is this the same world as 2 years ago? Dude, it is. I literally last week celebrated the 3-year anniversary. And we did a big thing for 3 years. I opened a portal. Oh, dude. That is a full shulker box of stuff. I want that back. We opened up the portal 2 years ago. And that means that this is now... Dude, Firestar said something wild. I'll react to it in a second. This is now not a single-player world. Like, necessarily. It is a single-player world because it's all built by me, except for this one building that I was just in. This was made primarily by Rekrop and Not Brock, who were in the world only last week. As was SB, as was Clownbeard, who was uninvited, which could prove to be problematic down the road, but we'll figure it out. For right now, it's all me because you can see that if I press escape, the game pauses. Fire just pointed out it's crazy that this is now an old world, which is true. That's so true because it, like, after losing a long one, this one has felt like a new world for... Oh my god, I forgot about the deep slate in the ceiling. Dude, surely I have it in my starter house. Hang on. When is the next multiplayer in this world? Sus? I don't know yet. Okay, well, guys, I know one thing about it. I know that it's not gonna happen in the next 2 weeks. Or, like, 3, including this week. Because I'm preoccupied elsewhere. That is all I'm gonna say on the matter. Dude, we gotta have him here. Deep slate bricks there. I think that is literally what I need. Maybe these could help. And then... maybe we can make that into deep slate bricks. Probably should have us covered. Mari, am I gonna search for the dragon egg? Dude, I don't know where to start. I know that it's like... it's probably here somewhere. So guys, if you didn't catch the lore, I think most of you guys did, but just in case, Clown Pierce was in my world when I opened up the portal. He stole my old set of netherite armor, which is a max armor kit, and that scared me a little bit. Also, man took my my dragon egg from my starter house. So the dragon egg is somewhere. I genuinely don't know where. I sent Clown a Discord message saying that he's a menace and we should talk. But I know that meeting is not going to get set up in the next 2 weeks because, like, well, very, very simple explanation. I can't. I don't have time. Maybe Clown doesn't either. But I'll get it back, dude. I want it back. I'm not gonna have a world without my dragon egg. That's not okay. Ooh, that should be a spruce log, I think. The reason that needs to be a log is that otherwise it flips the wrong way. Oh wait, technically that's where the sign should go, but I don't think I can. Looney, what were you working on yesterday? Guys, so let me give you the short rundown. There are so many cool content things that I'm working on right now, but I can't tell you about all of them. And yesterday I was just catching up because I've been really busy for the past 3 weeks, and I lagged behind a little bit. So there was some work that should have already been done that wasn't done yet. That I guess catch up on. Okay, that is not supposed to be like a hole there. Let me go and fix that. Isn't Nether Hub already fully built? You boy? Dude, not even close. That's what I meant with I'm falling behind a little bit. Glenn, dude, thank you for the £4. Dude, I don't know which is your main and which is your alt account. I think this is your main. Based off of the profile picture. Glenn is gonna go in there with a £4 dono. Infinity, dude, thank you for the $10 as well. Vanilla ice cream and a loony stream to end off a good day. I always forget that it's like evening for you when I'm streaming. Heck yeah, hashtag summer, hashtag little loony. If that lead update makes villagers less rage inducing, then I'm all in. Did you also get the egg back? I did not get the egg back. We're gonna put Calvin in the book as a bonus name. As well as Suz69. So now go, I'll put you in also. Dude, you gotta get lucky with it later, but there's always a chance. I gotta figure out how these, like, where the signs go, essentially. I was gonna say how this part works, but it's simple. Where the signs? Where the signs at? Sarah, yo, thank you for the 5 as well. Happy Thursday, everyone. Like the stream for the Revoluni? Yes, I should probably make a pinned message for that. You know what? Yo, Idic, did you manage to change your name on your account? It looks like it. If so, that is epic. Okay, we'll probably build a little bridge thing up there. Maybe the signs for this just go like on the bottom. That could actually work. I kind of like this. Maybe we should go for it. Techless Go, welcome to the stream. Good to see you today. Yo, we got some work to do here to make this look alright. Oh, that is in the wrong place. Okay, so that connects alright. The bit at the top, don't know just yet. So, guys, this is what I'm saying with the signs. Up over here, we have these signs on top. And it actually looks really nice. Now, we could also have them on top here. But then we gotta lay out things a little bit different. The issue is, I don't think we actually have like room to make everything look good if we do that. So I think we gotta seal this up. Build behind it. Cartex, dude, thank you for the €2 again. Hey, Infinity, want to start again? Uh-oh. Those are fighting words. We're gonna put Cartex in the book, as well as Mary goes in the book as well as a bonus name. Let's do this, see if we can fit some slabs in there. This is a temp box, isn't it? Yeah, that's from the sugar art room. We don't need it right now. Let's fill that up. We'll just dump it in the sorter later. Dinis Goncalves, welcome to the stream. Oh, dude, I'm genuinely happy that we can fit those in there. Infinity, dude. Wait. Things are going crazy. Kartek, you don't have to ask me twice. Thank you for the 2. Costina, thank you for the 2 as well. Wait, I want a total medal too. Okay. It's going down. We're gonna put Danny in the book as a bonus name. We're gonna Kickaps in the book as a bonus name. We're gonna put Big J of Construction in the book as a bonus name. Oh my god. Sarah V3. That gets Jordi and Hodel in there. As well as Erkuno. As well as Glenn on his second account. Dude, thank you for the 3. We're gonna put Void in. It's a typing stream, guys. It's a typing stream, confirmed. Lactose intolerant. Let's grab 2 more names. Let me scroll back up to see if I can find that name. I do not. Dinas Goncalves is gonna go in the book. As well as Lukey Pookie 19. Dude, this is one of those streams where I'm gonna try to get things done and it's just not gonna work out. But I have this to my advantage. Okay, that is actually like that's a nice fit. It is actually so nice that I'm able to build under this ceiling. Like, that is a massive time save. You guys don't understand. Then there's something that should go in here. I kind of like that, not gonna lie. Then I need lanterns down on the side there, which we're gonna have to get from the start. But Kartik's in the book again, and Technoblade, dude, always RIP. Kartik's got put in the book twice. I was gonna say, like, that actually needs to be capitalized. Talking past your mic does not work great. Let's put... Oh my god, what are you guys doing? Sarah! Alex in the book? Absolutely. Guru as well. And then we have Suptik Ganguly. One more. Wins. And that got us on page 3 in 17 minutes. You guys are crazy. I needed lanterns. Oh my god, Kartak with another 2 as well. 2 minutes from now on, we all don't know at the same time. Dude, I'm genuinely curious how close you guys can time that. I don't want to encourage it too much because you're already going crazy, but that is an interesting proposition. MTG Scania goes in the book as a bonus name, as does Gyonki. What was I gonna get again? Oh yeah, lanterns. What's the plan for today? I want to set up the instant redstone lines over the nether hub. Figure out where all the chunk loaders go. Dude, that is where the lantern should be. Let me run to storage. Guys, something in this room feels off and I don't know what it is. Initially, Clown had stolen that map, but I placed back a new one. But it feels like something's missing there. We know that something's missing here, but that's a different conversation. Gotcha, Kartik Infinity, dude. Thank you for the 2. Oh, that flight line is not great. Did I put Hugo in the book? I don't think so, not yet. Goes in there, and Mickey goes in the book as well. Oh, the music is loud? Dude, Mickey, thank you. You're absolutely right. Music was very loud because it was set to Spotify levels. I should see if I can find a toggle for that. Maybe it's just separate audio channels. Other kiddo too, Aiden. Sarah, absolutely. Thank you for the 2. Let's put Aiden in the book. As well as Kitty and 0962. And you guys are all in there. You guys are literally all in there. Let's go, yo! But Astra, she wants to go in. Astra! Dude, I don't have any names anymore. You guys went too wild. Urison is not in. Beach Racer 20. Why is everybody spamming W? Because of all the dodos, dude. Spruto goes in the book as well. Lanterns. Leave Wing Live, you? Yeah, and if I see one more name, I feel like I still owe you guys one. Leave Wing Life. And Isaac. Neutronium. Dude! Thank you for another $2 Dodo Infinity. We're gonna put Yeet Boy and Downfall in. Sumpra in red. Oh my god. Dude, what? Scott Tweety. Dude, thank you for the 2. I genuinely don't know if we're gonna play Minecraft today. It's just not looking like it. Runyel Tumulak goes in the book. Let me copy that symbol. Dude, guys, I found something. We noticed you're using an ad blocker. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Of course I'm using an ad blocker. We're gonna put Guys, look at this. Look at this. Doesn't that look way better for red names? I accidentally found out that you have dark red, but you also have bright red. And it just looks way better. We're going to put Trond Peterson in the book as a bonus name. You guys prefer dark red? You crazy? Dude, I think that looks way better. Let's put the fonts in darkest right. Wait. Did I feel like I did like one or two. Oh no, I said hi to you guys when we started. AJ, Dark Chaos, Firestar. Oh, dude, the typing is not right. Firestar, and then Zendoff is here as well. Cartex, dude, thank you for another 2. We're gonna put Storm Fosseng in the book as a bonus name. Okay. Guys, I swear that I'm trying to get things on. I swear. Dude, the only thing I'm trying to do is put a lantern up. Like, this was a storage run. Ooh. I ignored Nina. Oh, that is... She's not on shift, but that is still inexcusable. Nina and Renzi make it in the book. Page 4. What the heck? 7K days is crazy. Beach Racer, dude. I've been at work in this world. It's honestly it's a crazy world. Insane behavior, Katina. I know. This is not normal. Actor, please don't ignore her. Wait, oh, Nina. I wouldn't. Okay, lanterns was step 1. This is slow going, but we're gonna get it done. Dude, that looks way better with the fence first, so let's do that. I think that looks kind of nice. Tried a couple options. Let's go with this. Might want to put something in the corner, but we'll figure it out. Dude, I'm genuinely... Wait, these are all the same height? Am I gonna make an end island transformation? Dude, I just want to get an end update first. Oh, guys, let me check one Discord message real quick. I actually have to check 2. Now I answer 1. That takes way longer. I answered, and I answered in all caps, so it was just giving somebody information they asked for, but yeah, like yelling it in their face, like sorry caps. I wasn't looking at the actual combo. I typed it. Hey, welcome in. Looney, how about fence end rods and fence at the bottom to fill the space? Would work well, but I wanted something more solid after consideration there. Okay, so I think I want to build something up here. Probably this. Yo, Infinity, dude, thank you for another 5. Man is not gonna stop, is he? If someone is crazy enough to give 10 memberships, I'll keep going. Can't stop the dodo train. Also, I think I'm abusing his power a little too much. Dude, you're absolutely fine. Just don't spend too much. The man is gonna go in the book as a bonus name, as is Professor. Okay, I don't think this is it. I think oak probably makes more sense. Maybe we actually do stairs. I feel like that works to some extent. Oh my god, you can walk. Dude, what am I jumping on? Oh, what? It has no hitbox on the side. That's crazy. That is parkour knowledge you need to have. Oh, that looks way nicer from here. No, I think we're skipping dark. I can't be bothered. Okay, I think that looks alright. Guys, I don't know how I feel about this one. As in, I kind of like it, but maybe we need like a flower pot there or something. Let me get one. The man, what is the clown beer story? I saw the man in my world. He was stealing armor here. And then he at some point took it off again in my castle where he switched for my old 5k day set. Also, he stole my dragon egg. I know nothing more. Here's the context for how that happened or why it happened or what the deal is. So I opened up my portal at world spawn. That portal is meant for me to leave the world and go do something else pretty soon. However, I'm not doing that just yet. And I'm actually going to stay in the world for a little bit because I'm a little terrified at what happened. The deal that I made with anybody joining the world... Now, these are all friends of mine, so it's relatively safe, right? Relatively safe, I guess. Because the rule is simple. This is a hardcore world, and it will be a hardcore world. So everything that happens in the timeline, it happens. So if somebody were to like take me out, dude, I guess the world will be theirs. I think that's the way it works. If anybody else dies in the timeline, they're like out of the timeline. It's not there. Like they don't have a place here anymore because like it's a hardcore world, right? So that's the parameters we work with, and whatever happens, and that it's gonna dictate how things play out. It's kind of nerve-wracking, not gonna lie, but I've been figuring out for a long time what I wanted to do with this world and why, and I came up with a really cool answer that you guys are gonna find out later in the year. This was the first step. Take you out to where? A restaurant? If you take me out to a restaurant, I don't think that necessarily automatically gives you full... Bro, what are you doing? Okay. That doesn't automatically give you like full dibs on my hardcore world if you take me out to dinner. I think if you take me out to dinner, that just earns you a thank you, and that's it. Glenn, dude! Glenn is now a dual member. Thank you for the membership on your alt. Glenn, does that get your name in the book thrice this stream? Dude, it does! Page 1, page 2, page 4. Man's going crazy. We're gonna put Draxel and Cass in the book as bonus days. But do you have like one canon life across SMPs? I think every world has its own rule set. That makes sense, right? So I can't dictate which rules apply somewhere else. Much like someone else can't dictate which rules apply here. Support the guy, dude, thank you. Okay, let's finish that or fix that one thing up there. Guys, we are so far removed from what the title says we're doing. We gotta, like, get on track. Okay, I think... No, not like that. The way we set this up is like so. Wait, I think I actually did that on purpose. Bro, what is... Guys, there's an LA stuck behind here. Bro. What? Where'd he go? Fire, you did the thing, but on a whole different level. Bro, why are you here? How long have you been here? Oh, not my pickaxe. Dude, I've had an LA trapped in like the ceiling for thousands of days. This is not okay behavior. I do think I did the blue blocks on purpose, and we're gonna keep them. I'm the guy who advertised I treat my world right. Well, my mods have bullied me into stopping that quote. Bro just really likes the ceiling. Where are you going? Why are you in there now all of a sudden? Just here, take the carrot. Chill. Yes, very good. Go get it. I think we're pretty good here. Guys, is this approved? This room here? I think I'm gonna leave the LA just chilling here. Let's just hope he doesn't fly into a ceiling again. What is the best room in my world? Dude, I really like the throne room. That just for a room, I think that one goes super hard. Let's actually check it out, and then we'll go past it and start looking into where the teleporters are gonna go. Dude, I made these chains and then didn't do anything with them. Do I use Bright Caves resource pack? Samurai? No, I don't. I use shaders that make it a little bit more bright underground though. I saw someone change their LAS to an observer. You what now? I think you can use node blocks to get them to drop stuff. That would keep him occupied. This is the throne room, guys, and I think if I would have to choose one favorite room in the world, it's probably this. I should get rid of this. That was from when my mace was... Oh my god, what a jerk. I hadn't seen that yet. Dude, that is so toxic. I have your egg and I'm making an omelette. Bro, on the throne? Dude, that is not okay. I should probably clip that. What? He is such a menace. In all caps too. What? Okay. Yo, slime chunks, what up? I have your egg and I'm making an omelet. What a jerk. Guys, we should probably move this into a wall. I think I actually have wool on me right now. I do. Red area is gonna be here. Let's just do it right now. Oh, dude, I don't have zoom. Can I use this to count the blocks? 1, 2, 4, 2, 1. Okay. How many blocks in the middle? 2 blocks, I'd say. 1 block. Maybe 1 block. Maybe 2 blocks. We gotta check up close. The angle makes that hard to tell. 2 blocks. Looney, what is your plan for this day? I want to set up teleporters, but like, I don't know, dude. Things have not been going the smoothest lately. 1, 2, 4, 2, 1. 2 block gap to the other side. Dude, I'm not doing well, guys. I don't have my toolbox. I don't remember where I left it. Again. Oscar Valla Birkelit, you just subbed. Welcome, dude. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the stream. This is like 2-3 blocks under. Whole break world is insane. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Been working on it for a minute and then some. I have your egg and I'm making an omelet. It's so cursed. I think it skipped 3 blocks under there. So that would put us right here. Just ask Clown to move it. He's not here right now. I hope. No, we're not on server right now, so he couldn't be. With Clown, you never know. Dude, this is true. If anybody could be online without being on a server, it's probably Clown. Guys, I think I'm making Ed Sheeran 69 right now because like I don't have shears again. Maybe Clown took my toolbox. Oh my god, guys, that is actually a realistic scenario. Imagine man took all my tools just because I left them laying around somewhere. All my backup tools, that is. It would still be so cursed. You need efficiency to do this, right? Okay, doing this is quicker than getting efficiency, so we'll just do this. Techless, was that a reference? Dude, I don't know what would be it. Toolbox? No, I'm literally talking about a box with tools. Octic Panda, welcome in. You know, watching the whole Underground Kingdom Under Castle just makes me want to download the entire World Explorer myself. Dude, it actually... It comes recommended. I would try it out if you can. I don't think anybody has explored it and been disappointed. It just hits different when you're in the world. Okay, let's leave that clown marker there. It's still just as cursed, but not right in the middle of the cave. Dude, seeing that was there, I feel like there's gonna be stuff missing here as well. Diamond ore still there. Guys, it's gonna be so long before I actually, like, find the last of the things that Clown ruined. What are y'all's? Clown is secretly watching the stream right now? Nah, he's a busy man. He doesn't have time for that. This looks fine down here. I'm getting paranoid with it. Dude, that's 100% what he wants. He wants to be in my head. It's how he operates. Okay, guys. Let's start figuring out where we're gonna set... Oh, resin blocks. We need heaps of resin blocks. Let's take those. That should be enough. Oh my god, Cos, no. Please, no. I don't want to see that drawing. That will hurt my soul. Right, guys, we need some redstone stuff. And 10 blocks. I think that's literally it. We're gonna start by setting up the instant wires and figuring out where all the portals and chunk loaders are gonna go. When did spiders get invented? I don't think that's how it works. Dude, I'm also missing the shulker box with the breeze balls. I'm low-key sussed out. There's 2. Whoa. Okay, that was crazy. The fact that it kept going after taking damage. I sort of phased through the dripstone. But then the fact that this is untouched is crazy to me. Just don't know. I don't get it. He never found his way here? No, he did, because like there was a sign on these chests and stuff. Oh guys, we still gotta clear this up. This is from making the shulker art. I'm gonna brute force this meme comp by making the most memes. That is a strat. I should probably like... Roniel, absolutely true. Also, so much work. Which is the whole reason that it hasn't been done yet. Why is that grass block strong? Because it broke the entire nether roof. Dude, why am I here? I swear there's a... Oh, chest. Okay. I need a shulker box. Probably have some here still. Right. Is this just a stone shulker? Maybe I can just dump it in here. The rest I'm comfortable just dumping in the shulker, but putting a full box in is kind of just pointless and annoying. Let's make a dump sorting chest right here. This one we're gonna take. I need a lot of glass, and I need a lot of power drills. Dude, we're gonna have to smelt some glass. Like, that's not gonna be enough. Okay, power drills. Probably don't have enough too. Might have to hop by the gold farm. Okay, that will actually work. That will actually work. Never mind. Wait, if that is gonna work, then also the amount of glass that we had is also gonna work. I'm still gonna put the sand in the base. And then we need observers, which I probably have a lot of too. What are we making? Instant wires on the nether roof. Observers. Okay, that should be able to... Should be enough to set up a load of them too. I think we got everything we need. Now I need obsidian and a flint and steel. Let me check. I think I have flint and steel here. Let's start with setting up the portals at the base that have to trigger everything. XDMX, what shaders do I use? These are called complementary shaders, and I'm somehow still on a very old version of them. 2001 shaders. They go kind of hard, not gonna lie. There's probably an optimized version of them though, so I should check that out. Okay, obsidian. Oh, there would have been a much shorter way to get here, but this is the fun scenic round, I guess. Base is crazy. Bro has no life. Dude, my life rocks. But the base does as well. Dude, this is a literal shulker that is in my base, and it's a stray. It literally just duped from one under the floor. And I already have, like, one shulker under the floor on display. One backup, we don't need more, so that that guy could just go. As a child, Looney yearned for the mines. Facts. Oh, guys, dude, I so apologize. I gotta check another Discord message. Cool. All sorted. Ooh, guys, I got something. We gotta remove this hole here and make a new one back here. Probably, right? Let me decide on that. Maybe actually it goes here. It would be cleaner. So the hole that we have here, this is the portal that goes to room 24W35A. If you know, you know, and if you don't, well, that's a shame. We should actually make this one go back there. Just having all these rooms connected makes for a cool nether hub, but having them all disconnected like this... You know what? 2 entrances. It's currently the answer. Fire, stop sending me Discord messages. I don't want to check more of them right now. That's Fire's first Discord message, but he's trying to get in the mix. It just said Discord message, dude. That I clearly, I so apologize, Fire. I actually needed to hear that. Infinity Shadow, dude, thank you for another 5. Last donut for tonight. What is the scariest thing about Clown? I will tell you what the scariest thing about Clown is. So, you might assume that it's his PvP skills, but it's not. The scariest thing about Clown is that he is truly a menace. You can't predict what he's gonna do. He will just see some terrible storyline that you haven't thought of and just go for it. I don't think there's anybody in this world, guys, and like I'm not talking hardcore world, I'm just talking world in general, who I at the same time trust both more and less than Clown. Like, he's one of the people I really trust and I really don't trust. It's just different that way. I know that, like, if he puts a sign on your throne that says, I have your egg, I'm gonna make an omelette, like, you don't want to hear that. That's not ideal. Okay, guys, so we're finally getting to the teleporter stuff. What I want is this room right here to be the teleporter hub. So I want to be able to walk up to this wall, which is going to need some redesign, but we'll get to that. So, for example, that could be a button. I click button, I teleport far, far away. And then we could have one here, and we could have one here. Essentially, lots of places. Now, on the outside, Looney God's kids in the basement. Yeah, that's happened before. On the outside, like there is like kind of a lot of room, but at the same time, not really. So this here is my drop chute. That's how we get into the base. If we fly around here, this redstone instant wire, this actually... Ooh, guys, wait. Let me tab something so I can look at the alignments. Okay, I know how to build them now. Because they are really easy to build one way and almost impossible to build another. This instant wire teleports us out of the base. Then this little thing over here, the redstone block, this is what allows us to go through the coral reef door. And then this here with the leaves and the wood block, well, that is what allows us to dive through the map when we go all the way through the base. And then here we have the redstone doors leading out of the sides to the tunnels that go all the way to the bottom of the base. Long story short, there's a lot of stuff here, and like there's a lot of room still, but that room is not infinite. So the first thing we gotta do is decide where the switches go. So I was saying this wall here, but that wall might not be very convenient. Because if we do that, our output is like right here. And that's not great because it doesn't let us connect to an instant wire anywhere. The thing I want to do right now, guys, is figure out where the switches go. So where the instant wire connects. And then the second thing we got to do is we got to actually set up a nether portal that we can use. Since they're instant wires, it doesn't really matter how far away they are. Which means that the nether portal, for example, could be right here. Which is pretty convenient. Maybe we start with that. Just set up a portal here. Figure out a nether side equivalent for it. And that will be our start. What is that red circle behind the door? Transparent? These? Well, let me show you part of it. The red circle thing starts here. This is the main entrance into the base. This is how we go into the base, jumping down there. But if I go over here, there's room through the double walls of the base, which will function as an electric course. They're placeholders. And these go all the way to the floor, although a little behind here, they're actually going to be obstructed. Obstruction happens in this wall. That should go through a storage room. We'll open it up again later. Okay, I actually gotta press F3 here because I don't have a mini HUD. 1032, 1735. Let me calculate that. Okay, both of these are negative. Negative 129, negative 216. Dude, I was in tapped out hell. Let's activate that one. Speed pilot, that's sick, dude. Nice. Guys, I gotta check if all my quality of life mods are available again. Because, like, having all this stuff unavailable, Borderless mod was so good, and I only just got it. But now since 121.5, I have a trimmed down mod pack. Okay, so 129 was the number 216. Okay, so negative 129 is going to be around here. 216 is there. Okay, actually crazy numbers. Hang on. It might have to be down here in the lower nether, which is absolutely fine. Like, we can do that. Oof, it's somewhere over there. Okay, let me get some netherrack to just bridge with. I'm actually, let me check my mob sounds. Okay, they're on. Because I don't have a golden helmet on. Welcome back to F3 Club. I still don't use it for navigation. Dude, I landed on exactly 129. But I since decided that for portals, it's just not worth it. Okay, that would be where our portal goes. Honestly, not super great. I can move the portal in the overworld, but it's gonna present some challenges. Hall of Fame portal is there. We were moving in the Hall of Fame direction, which is over there. The reason this is problematic, guys, is that I want to have my signal come out somewhere here. So maybe there is a chance that the teleporter hub just goes in a different location. Dude, what is this? Did I not connect this up? Or did Clown come through here? I feel like that's Clown. Also, I did not connect up its base yet. He just explored down here a little bit. All the Clown traces. So cursed. Okay, guys, I think what we gotta do is, rather than find a spot in the base, which I think feels comfortable, we either find a space, like a spot here. I don't think vertical instant wires are a thing. The ones that I know are walls going down and bubble elevators, which go up, but they're water reliant. Scaffolding. Is scaffolding an instant wire? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Let me actually check. I think that will do it, but let's see. Okay, as you guys can see, the scaffolding is not instant, because they travel through each block individually. It's very not instant. It's actually rather slow. Sylvian, welcome in. Secret Warrior, welcome in. Bubble columns are instant, but they don't exist in the Nether. Am I happy about Happy Chaos and new war crimes that will be invented? That's a twofold question. Partially, yes. Okay, guys, I think our better solution is to find a spot where we would like our teleporter hub. Maybe we just don't put it in the castle. But having it in the castle is so flipping cool. It's a hard thing to give up. Surely there's a solution, right? What if we go, for example, right here? Storykeeper Withers, dude, thank you for the 2. Gotta go, but keep doing what you do best. Dude, thank you. Tomorrow's the early bird stream. Sunday, it will be same time, same place. Storykeeper goes in the book, and Speed Pilot goes in the book as a bonus name for that. Dude, thank you again. I am locked under a block. Okay, I have a feeling that this could be in the base. Where are we? Negative 105. Negative 246. 105 would be 840. 246 would be 1900 something. Tomorrow or Saturday for the early bird stream? Isn't that... Oh, tomorrow is early birds? Saturday is normal. I'm sorry. And then next week, guys, there's going to be a lot of... Hibbit, I will choose to not answer your question right now. Also, there's going to be a lot of early bird streams next week and the week after. For reasons undisclosed. Sus thought you're not allowed F3. I don't use it to move around the world and figure out where to go. But I have chosen to link up portals because it's just a pain without it. Okay, guys, let me see. 840 was that one line, and then 1900. I think there was 4 missings times 8, 32, 1970, thereabouts. Okay. Dude, that is so far away. Wait. 840 might be in the base. No, it's not. It's gonna be 940. Okay, so from 840 to 940, that's only a 10 block difference. I think we can fix it. Souptic, are you banned? No, dude, you're here. Don't worry about it. Is Easter a thing in the Dutch lands? Sometimes for some people, it's not like a big thing. Does Clown need to go out of your world to participate in Naked and Afraid 2? I don't think this world and Naked and Afraid are in any way connected. Okay, we gotta check again over here. Guys, this is just the hunt for the right coordinates, but if we find them, it's gonna be majestic. Okay, 104 was actually easy. We needed to go here. And then this number goes down the furthest we can. Okay, so what if we take this? 91 to 39. Let me calculate. Okay, 728. Wait. No, we need to go up in number. Hang on. Okay, we could actually first go Instawire in the Nether in stream comms. While that is great, I don't think we actually need it. Okay, guys, this here might work, but dude, it is sketchy knowing if it's gonna work or it's gonna link up to the gold farm. Because gold farm portal is like in the middle of this thing. I feel like that's far enough away though. Okay, let's check the chords for this one. Negative 122, negative 239. And then over this way, we can go a little bit lower into 239 direction. Okay, 122, 239. Let's check. August, dude, thank you for the 25 months. 976, 1912. 1912 is going to be sketch, but maybe. Just dropping, me dropping by. How are we doing? Dude, we're doing great. We're doing great. We're making big steps in world progression. I really want to get this done this week, because then we can move forward and actually like get back to designing. August in the book, yellow glazed in the book as well. Guys, this is the first stream that cough that I had is actually gone. Quite the scuffed entrance. 25 months impressive? Dude, as a knight, no less. It's crazy. Yellow Glaze takes 2 lines. I saw it happen. I was like, you know what? I'll let him have it. Okay, tab 976, 1912. $976 is definitely in the base. Okay, 976 over here. Oh, dude. 1912, never. We're 100 blocks short. We need to move 10 blocks over. I don't have 10 blocks. Not there. Send off, dude. Thank you for the 3 months. Let the Stiping stream continue. Yes, dude. Send off in the book again. That's a double name. Secret Warrior makes it in as well. Looney, just to let you know, some of your fans have made your Hardcore World on Bedrock Edition. Dude, this Hardcore World? That'd be crazy. Soma Stellar, welcome to the stream. And Poet, welcome in as well. Dude, I don't see it. The fact that we can get here though, but we gotta be in like this corner, so I need it to move so far backwards. Wolfbit, we're doing F3. What it is? I not too long ago, between 5,000 and 6,000 days, decided that I'm gonna start using coordinates for portal linking, specifically, not for adventuring to all my builds, but for portal linking because it was holding back the world development, and I felt like that was a shame. Okay, here we go again. I gotta figure it out. It's like, did I put a marker in the nether side? I hope I did. I did. Okay. Ooh, guys, wait. So if this location is good, and this location is almost good, what about here? The advantage of doing here is that we could draw a line outside, out into this direction, and then in there. We just need a structure to do it. Let me see how that would look. Honestly, I feel like I might be able to hide it, like, in the actual nether hub structure that we're yet to build. That might be a good solution. Can we run it under this thing over here? Infinity Shadow, dude, thank you for the membership again. Wait, have you been a member before? I feel like it's donations, not membership, mostly. We're gonna put in Shufian in the book. We're gonna put Infinity in again because, like, rules. No, per invite, AJ. And then, oh, I want to copy Somo's name. There you go. Okay. Guys, I have high hopes. I think draw a line out of here, send it under that structure, and it might actually work. What are the chords for this? 124, negative 219. I feel like we're getting closer here. 124, 219. Okay, that's 992 and 1752. Is that 992 low enough? Dude, that is gonna be close, but hold up. Could definitely fit it in here. Have this be the cord. 219 and 120. $960, $1752. Both negative. I think that's it. I just had to get inside there before the gas shot me. I risked it. I saw how close it was. I'm like, it's gonna be fine. Did work out. Crayfish, welcome in. Calculator is part of Minecraft lore. You need to see that part post chicken joker. Yes, dude. Okay. Guys, we're gonna find the coordinates now. This is gonna work. I trust. $960, $1752. $960. $1752. It's at the edge of the base, but it could work. Dude, that is crazy. Okay. Now what we're gonna do next is a little sketch. Because I gotta make sure that this portal actually links up with the portal that we made over there. And then the sketchy part, I also have to make sure that it doesn't link up with the gold farm portal, which it might. Dude, it actually might. Because like, or is that far enough? That might be far enough. That might be far enough. That gold farm portal is not correctly linked, I feel like. I think we did that with an estimate from the maps. So it's kind of a miracle that it links up proper. But if this portal doesn't link wrong, then surely the other one doesn't either. Right? Why is there a blue wall? It's a marker for a tunnel that we still gotta build. Okay, just gotta go through and hope that it's fine. Okay, that part works. Nick, you have a question? Go ahead, dude. Okay, let me run the gold farm for just a second and then go back to the portal. What up, bro? Animal Momentum, welcome to the stream. Where were you yesterday? Video series pre-production. I had to get some things arranged for next week. Dude, I'm so glad that I took yesterday off to go and do that, because like I was feeling so behind and now I'm like in the clear. What are we doing right now? Figuring out where my portals go. Okay, the fact that we don't have a gazillion pigs over here is really promising. Now the other question. I need to get a redstone line. And I think we're gonna like full on make it. I need an instant wire, preferably, to go there. Now, I don't see how we'd pull that off from right here, because like there's no straight line. And we can't just take this out, because like that is literally the ceiling of the cave. You could do it with a redstone line, but having a component rather than a repeater. Ooh. Okay, so then maybe we need a different type of instant wire to go up here. One that can be less than horizontal. I like this one, but we're gonna just use that in the nether then. Okay, so then if we have an instant wire that could do that, then we might be ready to go set up the nether side. Let's do that. And then in the nether, the first one we want to go to is the starter house. Oh, dude, like, guys, right now, I'm still in over my head with this. I don't know the answers to the questions, but we're gonna figure it out, and that's how you get better at Minecraft and Minecraft things. It's just experimenting and learning. We're gonna have to go and we're gonna have to go and link up the starter house, and the starter house is actually one of the tricky locations, because it always also has a normal nether portal that we don't want to accidentally trigger. Let me show you the location there and what the challenge is to conquer. It's very doable. We already puzzled with the same challenge over at the storage, and we did figure it out there. So the wire that is going to get us into the starter house is actually this line here. So I want to be able to press a button in my base that will teleport me right to... Oh, it's down here. Hang on. Sarah, yo! Thank you for the 5 gifted. Right to here. This is where we're going to want to come out of the teleporter, which is very doable. Sarah, thank you for the 5 gifted. Torben Michielsen got a membership gifted. Andrew Greason got one. Israel Swartz got a membership gifted. We have Chris S. and Hadster. Guys, if you just got a membership gifted, send a quick thank you to Sarah. Sarah, thank you from me. We're going to put in Care2 as a bonus name. So then, guys, if this is where we want to end up teleporting, then what we want to do... let me get a pearl so I can demonstrate how it works. Move aside, Pigo. Oh, dude. This is your moment. You're gonna get back down to the bottom floor. You can do it. I believe in you. No. Get back. Dude, I should do this with a lead or wheat. That saved me so much time. Oh my god. Just as when do we get a base tour? Not right now, not a comprehensive one at least, but I can fly through the through the base while we do some stuff, and you're gonna see like a lot. There's a ton of cool stuff to check out. Let's see. Okay, Ender Pearl. Oh, dude, I know where I have them, but like. Dude, my ender chest is so confusing right now. All my ender chest stuff is in the storage from when I was transporting shulkers. Okay, never mind for the shulker with the ender pearl with the demonstration. The way this gets triggered, guys, is right here. This button powers a dispenser that is currently under here. That dispenser changes this bubble column from bubbles to no bubbles or the other way around. And what that does is it gets observed at the top, and that is an instant signal through the entire column, which is epic. The thing is, to change that, what we need to do is very simple. We need to extend this all the way down to wherever we want to trigger it. And then have another portal there. Now let me check. Dude, we might be able to just... That is a big height difference. Because it gets read out around here. Base is build limit. Okay, wait, that is like... Okay, no. It's not the crazy height difference that I thought it was. A lead or weed? No, wheat. With a T. Yeah, we're gonna have to send that signal to somewhere down there. Now, the thing is, guys, we could also send it here, for example. And then underground, just run it to the bottom of that thing. And that way we won't have a problem with it selecting the wrong portal. Let's just start with the instant wires on the nether roof, and we'll take it from there. Jonas, do I have all the stolen things back? No, Clown still has my dragon egg and my netherite armor. We're gonna have to resolve it, but I'm afraid that it's not gonna happen in the next 2 weeks. Or like 3, at least. I have to get him back online, which is a scary thing. Okay, from this portal, we're gonna need to activate the instant wire. We could put it into the build a little bit. That will make things easier to hide away. Dude, it can go this low. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. So, see you later, dude. Thank you for hanging out. Did I invite him for the 3-year stream? I kind of had it coming. Oh, dude, you think he did it because I didn't invite him? I hadn't thought about that. That low-key makes a little bit of sense. I like how he used moss carpet on a red nether brick. That is actually, it just happens randomly. The carpet just goes up the sides if you place it next to it. Okay, so this is gonna have to trigger the instant wire. Do we just build it? I guess. Why don't I build the portal 3 wide? Because I think I'll just seal it in there anyway. The thing is, guys, there's a... Looney, do you know how I can collect 3 million moles for your base? Get a good bone meal farm, overcoat cat, and then just build moles farms. They are really productive. And modular, pretty easily. Okay, guys, I just realized something. This part is gonna be a little bit more complicated than I first anticipated, because not only... Wait, this is not just a chunk loader. What this is it's gonna get a minecart through it with an item. And the item that comes through This has to be the decoder, but how in the heck am I gonna do that? Because I only want to take one. We should definitely build this in creative first. But the thing is, like, I can think about it. We might have to just elevate the terrain here. So the things we know for sure right now. Let me talk you through it. V7 Slappy, dude, I remember. Welcome in. This here is where the signal is going to come out of the overworld. That is a given. Then here I need a decoder. A decoder is not that complicated. Essentially, send an item through this portal. It goes over a hopper line with a minecart. That hopper line will take the item if it's above the right filter. That filter will decide which signal does get sent out. However, that means that from right here, I need to be able to run either a redstone line or a specific signal to a different location. Why a minecart, not an item dispensed through the portal? Doesn't really matter, I think, that part. You need to have an item that triggers a filter. That part is relatively easy. The question here, guys, is where do we take all those lines? And are we going to make them different lines? There's probably a way to decode it. Then, do we have room under here? Is it different lines? I think that's a question. Let's fly over here and I'll explain you guys what I'm trying to figure out and what we're gonna do. So, from right about... let me find the way or the place where we can build all of it. Yeah, this should be fine. Let me show you the instant wire and what we're gonna do with that. That is one part of what we're doing. Okay, so for the instant wire, all I need is glass, powered rails, observers, and temporary blocks. Do you make your builds in creative first? Luxy? Sometimes. The main base, not at all. These mountains, absolutely. So, different answer for different builds. Okay, guys, let me show you. So, what we need... There's probably a more convenient way to set this up. I just want to make sure that before I start building, I know that I can get all the ones I need. Like I have room for all of them. I think we do. I think I built that one short. I think you want to have these be 7 blocks long rather than 8. Now, do I have anything to activate it with? Let me just get... Maybe there's a redstone block here somewhere? Ooh, a button would work. A button would work. I built the observers the wrong way around. And again. Still messed up because this one is still facing the wrong way. And that should fix it. Okay, guys, this is gonna keep that redstone line in the same state. You see that it's powered all the time? Whenever you update that, no matter how you update it, you see how it flashes off and then on again? That is the signal that we want to carry. Now let's figure out a quick and easy way to build that. And I think it's by using temporary blocks and then building all of the modules. So I think we go 2, 4, 6, 7 glass. I gotta build 3 segments and then test if it works. I think 7 glass, and then we go 2 resin, and we build another one. And then we come back to do all the individual modules. Where am I trying to teleport to? Everywhere. All the different builds. Okay, wait. If I still have that there, I should be able to build it in one go. I think that's the way. Build all of those first. Dude, place the glass, then break the thing. Okay, and then from there, I think all we do is this. Now the main question, guys, is does this actually carry for the 8 blocks that I built, or should it be 7? We're gonna find out. Okay, that does seem to connect the entire way. Do we have a redstone component to demonstrate? Let me get a piston just because it's nice to see it work. Now, the cool thing about this wire is that it is really pretty... It's pretty flexible. The thing I gotta figure out is whether we need more wires running parallel to all the different builds, or we could use one wire to maybe come up with a smart solution that, depending on what it does, might activate one component, not another. The only thing I can think of to do that is essentially, rather than sending a single update through it, rather than going this, you send a sequence of updates. For example, you send 1 or 2 flashes, where 1 flash will activate one component, 2 flashes will activate another one. I've never gone that deep into redstone, but I do think that would be entirely possible. Binary codes? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. More like Morse code, in a way, but I don't think it should be too complicated. It's an instant wire, willy chilly. It is. Let me show you how it actually works. Oh, dude, we can fly through here again. That is such a relief. Mark Heinrich just joined. Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're doing well. Looney, have you seen Squibble's wireless teleporter? It's so cool. You could look at the... Yeah, I've seen it. You need to look at really specific angles, which is why I'm not going to use it, because like that is going to involve opening up F3 to get the exact measurements in a specific moment. I don't want to go that far just yet. And if you set it up to be less specific, there's always the risk of random trigger it. So it's a bit of a trade-off. I think it's super cool. I just think that I like this more for my world. Okay, I think, guys, what we're gonna do is... I wanted to show you how it worked. Hang on. Why don't I wear a helmet? I actually do wear a helmet. I just don't display it. I'm actually an idiot. This does not work at all with redstone rails. You need observers for that or something. Okay, I think that will... I'll just set up 3 so you guys can see it. So guys, what that does is, if I update the rail here, you see how all the pistons way down there all trigger at the same moment. Andrew, dude, thank you for the 280. Here, let me zoom it in for you. Oh, this looks crazy. I don't have my zoom set up yet for 121.5. You guys see how in the corner of my screen next to the block, that is just instantly reacting to me doing that all the way over here. Lurking today, but there's some coffee money, dude. Thank you. So now all we gotta do is build like this essentially around the entire nether hub. And then we run into a problem. This will only work as long as the redstone wire is loaded. Because if you send a signal into non-redstone processing chunks, well, clearly it's gonna fail. And the way we're gonna fix that is by making sure that this instant wire also activates a chunk loader array. Which means that the chunks will load on demand if the redstone signal is trying to send through it. And that's where things get really interesting and really fast. But we still gotta make sure that we figure out how to actually send the signal. We'll get to that though. Hang on, I need more resin. Hannah, yo, good to see you. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for the 50 Swedish crowns as well. Let me type your name right today. And anime momentum is going in the book. Is it really instant? So with the chunk loaders, you involve some delay in it. But as for the redstone wire is instant. So we gotta build this all the way until we can make a full corner going back there. And that full corner happens around here. Now these wires are really flexible. So you can, for example, you can make a cross in them and just tap out a signal right off into the side. Okay, just check the count there. You guys keeping an eye out for when I miscount? I think right around here should be able to do it. Definitely. Oh, did I just fumble on the very first one? I literally did. Dude, that's a shame. It's easy to fix though. Are they going to be less than 7 blocks apart? No, they're going to be the right distance, but I just have to remove one of the glass pieces in a bit. It's a 2-step fix that we need to apply. Okay, that is one. I didn't put a bonus name for Andrew's Dono, didn't I? I didn't. Well, we'll grab Willy Blue for that, and Scando as well. Okay, this is where the fix should be applied. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is correct. And then here we have 2, 4, 6, 8. So the way we fix that is doing this. That's a pretty important message to end off. Those rails flipping sideways could literally break it. Gotta keep an eye out for that. This is how much time am I gaming in a day? Dude, it varies. Sometimes it's the 3 hours I stream. Sometimes it's nothing. And sometimes it's 10 hours plus. Then, to be fair, there's days where stream was 10. Not often, but it happens. Is Scales a new mod? No, he's been here for a little bit. Okay, I think I can set it up from right here. Let's do that. And then if we do it right, it should activate all the way. Dude, last time when we set these up at the base, these instant wires, it's a long time ago. But it was such a pain to get them right, because I was trying to build them in the wrong direction. It's almost impossible. If you get the orientation right, though, like, it's a breeze. That just ruined it. Gotta get the order of things right, or that one rail ends up facing up and then it doesn't work. Dude, Iceboat's song? Wait. Didn't I say we're gonna do something when that happened? I'm never gonna make it. Guys, I already forfeit. Whenever Iceboat's song comes on, I'm gonna try to boat to the starter house in time, but if I'm in a nether with no wood on me, like, there's no shot. Just none. Eli Gamer, welcome to the stream, dude. I hope you're doing well. There was no shot there. Why did your autocorrect make it all caps? In ice, it stands for in case of emergency. You heard about your ice contact? Okay, that should have activated the entire thing, and I think it did. Okay, and then here, guys, we can take that crossroads. And that can have a 7 glass segment as well. Let me make sure. See a chaos or dark. 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe that one needs to be powered separate. I do think it lined up the right way. Let me get a button. First time watching, really good stream, dude. Thank you. I actually felt like it was sort of slow today, but appreciate it. Okay, guys, that does work. Let's do the same thing as before and actually see that it activates proper. So, in theory, you guys see the piston go? That does work. It's just that after an intersection, you gotta make sure that you power the segment that it's on. So this side is not powered yet. But they do interact, which is kind of crazy. Instant wires are such cool tech. From where to where can I teleport? Justice? So if we get it correct, I should be able to activate it at the base, and then depending on which button I choose, send it to like all sorts of different locations. That's what the Nether Hub is meant to be for, just world teleporting. AJ's asking if I will stop traveling through the world. Like, absolutely not. But sometimes you want to grab something from the start house or the storage quickly. Imagine like I just did the round trip and then I forget something and I have to run it again. Dude, I am not focusing on counting this. I think I messed up there. I did. I counted it as 5, 6, 7, but 6, 7 were the resin blocks, which was a fumble. I think that was 8. Oh god. Okay, I think those are all fine. I'm also thinking we should probably go set up the different components in case I made a mistake that I can still find it on the way. Dude, hotkeys? You guys saw that scroll? My mind just like froze trying to figure out if I was gonna scroll left or scroll right. That was awful. Also, I have nowhere near enough glass to do all of this. Looney, for the 8K movie, are we adding stuff from 7K? I just don't know if I'm gonna do the 1008 movies. I'm gonna do project movies instead, and I think it will make way more sense. 10K days, surely we'll do the normal one. Will it be 0 to 10K? Maybe it's like 5 to 10K. Dude, this is gonna go so crazy. We're just gonna figure out, like, guys. Oh, I have a question. Who here has a lot of experience using chunk loaders? Because I've been finding so many cool, or so many functional chunk loader designs. I just have not been able to figure out which one to choose for what reason. I think the main function, like, you just want it to be very robust and not break. But there's so many different ones. And the thing that still throws me for a loop is, why are the ones you see on tech servers, why did it look so complicated? Like, what is the advantage of the complicated stuff? Like, they do it for a reason, because they know what they're doing. Less lag? I don't think mine are going to be super lag heavy, especially because it's just me, but it's just me most of the time. You can use Ender Pearl for chunk louders now too. The problem with Ender Pearls is that they're permanently active. And I want to have mine activated in an array rather than activate all the time. Dude, all the wrong hotkeys. Okay, I gotta build them from the end because that rail just linked in the wrong direction. Dude, that's a long line. I almost was at the corner too. Kind of sick. And that linked right. People in tech servers have reached a level of understanding beyond mortal comprehension. Dude, yes. That's why I want to know their expert opinion. You can buy glass from librarians? I guess? Is it worth though? Like, it's so easy to get it from just deserts and smelt it. Smelt glass? How else are you gonna get it? Except smelt it, if you don't buy it from librarians. Sandom just replied with buy from librarians. Fair. Oh god, what is the lunatic working on now? Worldwide teleportation. Gonna be sick. Oh, I just realized I have to spawn-proof on top of these things, too. It's very easy. The only thing that needs to be spawn-proofed is, like, the one block on top of the observer, I think. Dude, that actually worked perfectly. I can just build all of them and then put the observer down. That's the time save. If I get it right. That just broke everything, dude. It's because of this line right now. I think it's fixed. If we get the power from the beginning. Oh, no, no, no. All of the bottom rails just connected wrong. Nope, nope, nope. You know which ones connected wrong, guys? The ones where I said, oh, I could also build it like this. I could not build it like that. So this is the last one that's bugged out. When I found the time save, I didn't actually find the time save. Coffee King, welcome to the stream. Nice name, dude. I don't know exactly which order change fixed it there, but maybe it's just building everything first. Found a time waste? Yeah, I tend to do that. Okay, that is connected all the way. I think... Let me moss carpet spawn proof, and we can run it easily. I made a redstone system where you send 1 pulse, a lamp turns on. We send 2 pulses, different lamp turns on, and so on. Can you replace the lamps with a signal? Do you want me to show it? Nah, Mickey, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I kind of like getting the functionality, but I also like doing the puzzle to get there, because that's how you actually improve in a game. Like, if I look at your system, it will help, but if I get to figure it out myself, I'll probably retain it better. Dude, there's gotta be pale moss here somewhere, right? Let me just get it from the base then. Coffee King, please bring back No Armor SMP series. Yeah, I might. I don't know if there's ever gonna be like recordings for that really soon in the near future. But on a different, completely unrelated note, we're definitely doing a lot of early birds next week because I'm recording something. Dude, I think it's so cool that people, like, join the stream to ask for Naked and Afraid back, like, every week. Oh, so you really should, as prep. Cheetah Games, welcome in, and James, welcome in as well. Am I gonna do something with that shulker? No, it's just there for when I want another shulker farm and I don't have to get another shulker from the end. Yes, Looney is streaming. Serios, yo, dude. It's not the time to grind Minecraft while watching in the background. Nah, nice. Nice. If I were invited to live still, do I think I would join? Genuinely, don't know. I think I'd have a lot of fun on there. It's mostly a matter of getting the timing right for everyone. I feel like if I were to ask if I could join, a lot of people would be down for it. Okay, let's run the gauntlet. Dude, I really want to have a speed potion right now. I don't think it's worth it to get it though. I'm looking for the perfect way to do it. I think it's just far ahead. $100-meter hurdles? Dude, I'm not on world record pace right now. You know what could be a lot faster? Is my stream able to be downloaded? Because I'm going to cook? I think, but it's live right now, so I don't think you could do it right now. Or my world downloadable. My world you can find on my Patreon. When I'm eventually gonna die, I'll make it available for everyone. Okay, that should be a spawn-proof instant wire. However, I do actually need more glass, so let's go smelt some up at the main base. Two question, welcome in, dude. Doing great. I hope you are too. Dude, what did I Are we going to be able to see the teleporter in action, Nord? Not right now, not today, because it needs way more work. We're just building the first components. It's a big system. Dude, I just tried to activate a pressure plate by clicking it. Still can't believe you died on stream. Face reveal, lost your world. Was there? Rip the Looney statue? Dude, sad times, sad times. Oh, dude, wait. I need... Hang on, I need to turn my block stands down. Let me take out whatever I have in glass right now. And then we'll be back later. That's a perfect response, AJ. Okay, that will be all for now. I do have more rails still. Oh, that's actually the thing that I'm running out. Oh my god, guys. Oh, I have something to own up to. I kinda did a thing, and I didn't tell you guys yet. And it's sort of a disgusting thing. Look at this. I was setting up for my 3-year anniversary stream when like SB and Rec and Brock joined. As I was getting ready, I go through a door here, and I run into a creeper in the door. It was not ideal. So what I did is I just rebuilt the thing that looked like the door after the explosion. But this is a bit of a mess. Dude. It's despicable, I know. Yeah, I should probably leave that open to remind myself to fix it. Looney, are you excited for the new Mario Kart? Dude, I have played so much Mario Kart Wii, but I don't really care right now. We used to play Mario Kart Wii on GameCube controllers, and it was amazing. It was the best game. The drifting was like the best in Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Wii mentioned? Dude, I want to play that on stream. Like, that was such a good game. I want to play Mario Kart on stream, which I talked about earlier. It is fantastic. It's like the best game. Who was my main? Dude, I was good enough at Mario Kart Wii to not need a main. Like, I could drive anything. And I could drive it fast. Dude, I gotta figure out this actual straight drop. Like, that would look so cool if I can get it consistent. Inside or outside drifting vehicles, everything. That is the entrance. That's how you want to get into storage. I love that everybody has a favorite character. Just locked and loaded, ready to go. We also had a like whole army of cursed me's that we'd use. Oh, redstone, of course. Dude, like, Mario Kart is like maxing out on student housing memories. Like, that was a good time. I kind of cherish that the things that I loved to do back then are still things that I would love to do right now. Have a career swap, become a full-time Mario Kart YouTuber. Dude, like, I'd actually have a... I think that'd be watchable. I think I'd have a crazy level of excitement going on. Just infectious, you know? Looney, when did you begin playing Minecraft? December of 2019. Like, just over 5 years ago. If COVID didn't happen, I wouldn't be here today playing Minecraft. Which is just crazy to say still. Okay, guys, now when we go to get to the point where I flip and I go this direction, we gotta measure it out right because it needs to have the same alignment as it had on that side. Otherwise, things are gonna start breaking. Did I start playing hardcore right away? Yeah, essentially. It was the thing that got me excited to play. Because I think that was 7. I saw Phil die in his 5-year world. That just viral video. And I thought it's super cool to play a game like this and build really crazy things with the stakes of being able to lose it. That just resonated with me. What are we building, Keith? Instant redstone wires. Pretty funny stuff. I think I'm gonna do one more segment and then we'll have a bit more clearing there. Or clearance, if you will. This is competitive Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. What is? Dude, I was good at Mario Kart, but I was good at Mario Kart in the context of student housing, you know? Like, I would... I could be barely sitting upright and still absolutely crush, but, like... Back then, I was not into or around high-level gaming at all. I knew nothing, essentially. Knowing what I know now about how crazy good people get at things, I'd be super... Like, I think actual high-level Mario Kart is, like, probably insane. I should watch some of the world records. probably those world records look like somebody's not playing the game. It's probably just glitches. Like, only weirdness. I'd be soup, dude. I know I'd be soup. I've no delusions that I would be anywhere near actual good, because like nowadays I know what actual good in games looks like. Back then I just had no clue. When did I last play it? Dude, like, I don't know. Genuinely no clue. Surely like 8 years at least, probably more. I'd be a bit rusty. I do feel like I've played it enough to, compare to my level back then, not be all that rusty. I say probably give me 2 hours and I'm good. Like, but nowhere near actually good, because I know what that means now. Okay, the thing here, guys, is we're gonna go this way, but then we're gonna have to set up all the switches facing that direction, like before. Looney, do you still have your Wii? It wasn't my Wii back in the student housing, but a couple years later, I just bought one on what I think is essentially Craigslist or like eBay. Probably eBay rather than Craigslist, but I have one with Mario Kart. I've never played it though, like on that Wii. It's just here for like one iconic night with friends waiting to happen for old time's sake. Will you marry me? I guess that would depend on your me. Dang it, wrong block. I explained Mario Kart to my dad. He thinks it's amazing. Dude, it is amazing. It's a great game. It teaches valuable life lessons, such as don't drink and drive. Okay, guys. If you don't know, let me explain. Let me explain how the Mario Kart in question works. We already talked about. Oh, I gotta get glass blocks while we fly over. We talked about it on a previous stream. So, the thing is, you get a beer at the beginning of the race. Before the race is over, you have to finish the beer, or you can't finish the race, and then it's just off of placing. So your goal is still to win the game. However, you can't drink and drive. It's reckless, irresponsible, very dangerous behavior for you and others. So you can't do that. What you should do instead is pull over, park at the side of the road, and chug the beer there. Now, I know that sounds like it's promoting drinking and driving, because you should still drive afterwards. That's not the case, though. It's about don't drink and drive. It's dangerous. So, now for those of you who would argue, Looney, it still teaches you that you're fine driving after drinking. No, you're mistaken. It teaches you that you're absolutely not fine driving after drinking, because, like, oh my god, you get bad at the game quickly. It's like, It gives you zero confidence in your driving skills after having drunk, which is exactly like you don't need confidence there. You need no confidence. What is your strategy? Chug it before the finish line? Anonymous? No. The strategy is right at the very start of the game. Dude, what am I trying to get here? Oh, glass. That's actually perfect that I was floating around. I needed the smelter to work. No, the strategy is chug it right, like at the very beginning. Go as fast as you can. Head for the first bit of grass on the side of the road that you see. Park it, chug the beer, keep going. Then comes the strategy, though. MNSCY, dude, thank you for the gifted membership. Mac from Discord got the membership gifted. Dude, congratulations. Send a thank you over to MNCY if you're here. And we're gonna put in Keith Wyndham as a bonus name. Okay, let me collect some glass. Dude, that's actually, like, that's a lot. Nice. The real strategy comes into play, guys, with the fact that it is not a single race. So we're talking a marathon, not a sprint here. You gotta win over the course of a 8-race tournament, where the first race is a Mario Kart race, the second one is free, the third one is Mario Kart, and so on and so forth. So you have 4 races in which you gotta peak. I think it was 5 actually, with the last one being a Mario Kart race as well. You're done, dude. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. Thank you again. I'm gonna put your name in the book. And we're gonna put in Idik on Peter's account as a bonus name, as well as Suster, because I don't know if I just put you in the book twice, or that's 2 different people called Idik. Tasha, yo, thank you for the 3 months as well. After an awful week at work, I'm glad to be celebrating 3 months of the Revoluni. Yo, love that. We're gonna put Tasha in the book, and we're gonna put Mr. Robot in the book. There you go. Okay, so the real strategy, guys, comes into play here, where the first race you can chuck it. It's fine. You're gonna survive. You'll be all right. Nothing to worry about. But by the second race you gotta do this, you're a little bit full. So maybe it still works, you know? Maybe you just go for it, you willpower your way through it. Third race, you gotta do it. Now things are gonna start getting challenging. And this is where the strategy comes into play. First bit of grass you see, pull over, drink the beer. As much as you can. Then you're at the back of the pack. And that is where you want to be in Mario Kart, because you get all the good items. Use your good items to catch up as far as you can. Immediately park again. Rinse and repeat. All the way to the finish line. It's pretty simple. But strats carry like in any other game. Looney, what is your favorite track? Dude, okay, so now you're gonna start asking the real questions. This is a game I have not played for 8 years, so I probably don't remember my favorite tracks. The one I really like, I definitely don't remember their names. The one I really liked is the one where you have like the Donkey Kong volcano, and you had a great skip going down DK Mountain. There's a snow level that feels fairly similar to it, and that one had also a couple great skips going down. I think the mall one was cool. I enjoyed driving that one. And clearly Rainbow Road. Like, Rainbow Road was ace. DK Summit? Coconut Mall, yes. So essentially all the Donkey Kong tracks in Rainbow Road, apparently. But honestly, like, guys, we had a couple people in the student house who were decent at the game, and like it got to the point where me and one of my roommates were like way better than the rest, and we do tournaments. I think 32 tracks, trying to get a perfect score, first in every race, and I don't think we ever got it. I think we got really close, but then you lose like race 26 or something. Which sucked. So, like, to do that, like, you're gonna get good at all the tracks. I didn't have heavy favorites. It's just some of them had, like, these crazy skips where you can essentially just wait out a full lap and still win it. Moonview Highway, yes, dude. With the cars, the traffic coming on. Yes, Moonview Highway was ace. I literally couldn't tell you my favorites, but we should totally, down the road, play that game on stream. I think it'd be so cool. Good morning, Ludi. Good morning, chat. Good morning, world. Brendan Johnson, welcome in, dude. Oh my god, I have such fun Mario Kart Wii memories. Bonus name for this one, Anonymous. Have you heard of Ultra Shortcuts and Mario Kart Wii? You can essentially skip the whole track with those. I knew they existed, but like, I didn't know how to do them. Dude, you know which one I also really liked? Luigi's Circuit. That was great. It's like the most basic level. I know, but like the time saves and the shortcuts there were amazing. Doesn't have to be complicated to be good. Ultra Shortcut on Grumble Volcano. Dude, I love how people spend like a lot of time seriously working, grinding, crafting away, making awesome games, only for them to get absolutely busted by the community of people playing it. Ultra Shortcut on Grumble Volcano was found in days of it coming out. Dude, imagine spending years working on a game, and like in a few days it just gets wrecked into oblivion. The rock off? Okay, Sendolf is saying, I think it's highly likely that if a bug like that was found that quickly, that the people who released the game knew that it was there, but they were like, whatever. I'm gonna disagree with you by two logic arguments. I think one is that there's way more people playing the game than there's people testing the game. Two, I don't think that the best gamers are actually game designers. So I think it's pretty likely that at the studio there's just nobody who's actually like, dude, I don't think there's anyone working on developing Minecraft who's also like a top tier speedrunner or has that skill set, because it just takes a different person. It takes a different mentality. If somebody doesn't want to use it, then they'll use it. True. So the thing is not that, like, guys, people making glitched out speedruns doesn't like ruin the game in any way. It just, speedrunning is sort of like playing a game with your own rule set attached on top. I think we've all done that at some point, where you play a game but not exactly the way it was designed to be played, which is totally fine. Like, it doesn't take anything away from it. Low-key, this is like a super good song to randomly build instant wires to. Oh, dude, oh, wait, I've redstone blocks. Okay, and that is the entire thing activated. Nice. Let's keep going to some more. We're almost around the corner, and then we gotta go back that way again. Dude, there's a random hole in the bedrock here, and like, this is where I poked out to see if we're high enough up. Dude, this is low-key interesting, guys, because I could send up an instant wire here if there's enough room. It doesn't, like, not even an instant wire, just a signal, because that is a full hole through the bedrock under the mountains, and there's a few of those, but not many. That's good to keep in mind. Let me actually mark it. You guys reckon we're gonna be able to find it again? That was a question. Okay, that was 6. That was 8. This is not the way. I had a risky way of trying that. It's inconsistent. Let me actually very quickly double check. Looks alright. Okay, a little further. One more section, maybe. Should be fine. Big orange arrow? I think so. It should be possible, right? I want to believe. Dude, did we get rid of all the observers? Almost. Dude, I'm so stoked at getting this system to work. There's like a small list of things that we gotta do. I gotta find a working decoder. I gotta find a way to chunk load, as in like pick the right chunk loaders. And then we just set up the different portals in the stasis chambers, and that's it. I think there's a good chance we get it done this week. I really do want to get it done this week. If we get it done this week, it might end up being in a video, actually. Are you planning on making any videos soon, or are you just streaming? I am planning on making a video soon. I've already put in a little bit of work. I'm mostly, besides streaming, I'm working on recording a whole new series next week, though. So a lot of my my energy is going into that right now. But there's new shorts upcoming, and there's also like an actual video coming up. Multiple series, guys, means that over the course of the year, like, we'll get a lot of videos. I just gotta get like the prep ready for it. Okay, so this is gonna be really interesting. Dude, this is actually such a good setup. Having it go in a full square will make it so that whenever I activate a signal from the base portal, it will start activating all the chunk loaders. The chunk loaders go in sequence, so I think it will always take the shortest path. And if that's not true, there's a really simple fix for that. And that's just removing like one rail in the middle here. But the actual middle. Trent? No comment. I see this. Let me check this. How come you weren't live yesterday? Jarrett, I canceled it last minute because I needed a day to finish preparation for all those other projects. And I'm really, really glad that I took that day. I feel caught up again, where yesterday I felt like I was way behind. Dude, I'm not doing a great job at counting and also talking at the same time. I think most of the time I'm getting it right. It just feels very sketch. Definitely getting it right. Struggle with counting. The counting itself is kind of okay, but then the also yapping at the same time, it messed me up. We could help count. I somehow don't see that getting better. Jovan, actually use that as a failsafe. Guys, we're almost there. I think that would connect. So let's work our way back. We're about to run out of observers. I don't know. I might actually have all of them. There's not that much left. Is that the right way? I think it is. placing while looking up at the observer is like really comfy, except that you don't see the placement. It feels a little sketch. You do see the placement animation though. Need to hope it's facing the right way. I was like careful with it, but you guys are right. If it's not facing the right way, then I won't know. You should practice your counting at the Discord server. Nah, you guys got it there. You don't need my help. Dude, all the observers are wrong. All the observers are wrong. Because I'm focusing on the rail placement. 2 observers are placed wrong? No, dude, like 100 are placed wrong. Or like 8. Oh, it's a lot of them. Okay, I think this is where I started struggling. Oh no, there's way more. I was not paying attention at all. So much for the time save. Streamer brain? Yes. Okay, those are right again. I felt that orientation on the rail was wrong. Oh my god. Okay, on the way over, gotta check if everything else is aligned right, but I think we're chilling. Thing I gotta check now, guys, is if that bottom rail is facing the right direction. What does the build do, Anonymous? It will teleport us all over the overworld. Which may sound a little strange, but it's all gonna make sense within the next 2 to 3 days. Yorvu, welcome in. Looney, first time seeing you live. I know you from the No Armor Hardcore series. Dude, so many people are talking about that right now in stream chat, which is super, super cool. What connections or what locations in the overworld will I connect to the teleporter? Dude, I had so much trouble getting that sentence out. Wow. All the main ones. Storage, starter house. What else? Main base, clearly. Guys, I just realized something. Is spawn considered the main location? Absolutely. There might be a better solution than doing this with items going through the portal. Okay, guys, wait. Let me show something. This is why I like to start building these things in phases. So imagine like all these locations are in the overworld, right? And these are locations that we want to go to. Then we have the nether side. And what I was thinking initially is this is the main base. You can clearly see because it's on top of a snow block. So what I was thinking is we send a redstone signal from the main base into the nether. Then on the nether side, we have a decoder. And that decoder decides where it sends a signal. And then you get a signal that goes through one of the overworld or one of the nether paths to an overworld location, which activates the stasis chamber. That is how I had it in mind. Now, what I thought is right here, essentially what you do is you send a minecart that goes through the portal. That minecart, before it goes through the portal, depending on the signal that you chose here, could be carrying any item. So depending on which button we press, it takes a item, sends that item to this decoder, where it decides, okay, this is item storage build, so it sends a signal over here and teleports us to the storage. Now, if we do it that way, this will only work from a teleporter setup in the overworld, in the main base. And then potentially we could have a trigger button on every side that sends a signal back into the nether, which will send me to the main base again. What that does is it makes the main base a teleporting hub. Now, while that is very cool, maybe we could do a better job. I found your channel from the Skyblock video. Dude, that's a crazy entry point. That's actually so cool. Maybe we could do this better, guys. And I think I figured something out for it. So what if we can take a signal from the overworld that is decoded? And what we're talking about is maybe we have an input signal right here. And that input signal, peak channel, Pavlo Pavlovsky, dude, thank you for the 1 month. I'll put you in the book when we go back to the main world. Okay, guys, what if we change it like this? What if to activate this instant wire setup that we have here? I don't think I have an instant wire in this world. Okay, what if the way we activate that instant wire is by just like activating it 3 times? So rather than let me make it very clear. So normally the signal we send into the decoder would be a pulse, just one, and that powers it. But maybe we can make the thing react differently if we, for example, send 3 pulses in, and those 3 pulses would then be decoded and sent here. And then if we go for 5 pulses, it will do a different signal again, and it will go to here. If we could take that decoded message and get it into the nether, or like the uncoded message into the nether, and there it goes into decoder, that will be super, super sick. I don't know if we can figure that out, but if we can do that, what it means is that this decoder will always be able... What if you use a lectern to a binary decoder? Or binary encoder? So the main thing we gotta figure out is, can I create a signal in the overworld that goes to the nether and retain the input pattern that I give it? I think we could, because all we need to do that... I don't want to flex, but there's like 5% of it. Dude, it's a puzzle. We're gonna figure it out. So if we can do that, all we would need to do is create an encoder that will take the sequence that I put into it, maybe take it as an item, I don't know, send it back into the nether, and there have it be decoded again. There's different ways to do it. Calibrated skulk sensor, minecart chest, upper minecart comparator. I don't know yet what the answer is, but I believe that we can figure it out this week. But before we do any of that, we need more instant wires. And we're right back at it. I do think it's possible. I'm genuinely excited because I think this system can be way better than my first idea that I had in mind. And all it would take is like one more redstone component. And that component would be the encoders. Okay, guys, I'm now out of observers, though, so we need to get to storage and make some more. Oh, dude, wait. Let me run it back and put all the carpets on top. I can make a piston door, is that enough? So Cartex, like, I think 2 years ago, I couldn't make a piston door. It's not about being good at something, it's about being a little bit better at it than you were last week. Oh no. That was my last breeze ball. That hurts my soul. I gotta find that shulker or just find more. I think we might go and find more before we end stream. Did I get that? No, I didn't. Not the breeze balls? I know, dude. I'm already starting to get itchy again. Guys, I'm in such a weird headspace now because Clown was messing around in my world, and because of it, I don't know if I want to look for things that are lost or whether they might actually be lost. And I should just not even try. Like, it's such a weird headspace. Breeze balls? Dude, it's what they're called. I'll show you if I have more of them. I still say binary encoder, so you can make more paths in the future to more builds. Definitely, but like if we solve the take a signal out of the overworld into the nether in its encoded state, if we can do that, we can go like all sorts of ways with it. Okay, guys, I want to get breeze balls, but to do that, I need something else. The something else in question is an ominous bottle. Dude, it's got to be somewhere over here. I think I'll have the elytra durability, but we'll find out on the way. Looney, what do you think you're the best at in Minecraft? Building PvP redstone? Definitely easily building. Like, so easily. I feel like there's so much room to learn in every other field. Dude, building too, but like, I think building is definitely the strong suit. You can send chest minecart with the redstone signal strength you want. Each signal strength represents one place. Dude, that is a good solution. That is definitely a possibility. I think building is the most important skill to have in this game, Mickey. Dude, I don't think there is a most important skill in this game. I really don't think there is. Will, that's a crazy experience. Dang it. I wanted to use a breeze ball, but it didn't have any. Matt Batwings made an encoder. I'm sure he did. Matt is awesome. I'm just gonna keep bouncing because, like, I need the guys to be gone anyway. Bro, pulled a move there. Quick sidestep. Oh, there was another captain. Your food, thanks, dude. I think it's more fun for both of us. Okay, I needed that bottle. Did I get the last one? Oh no, there's one here. Did I kill 4 raid captains? I guess. Started watching you in your last world, Bo Morrison. Stopped by, but I stopped when you were building your snowmans and now already on 7,000 days. Awesome. Dude, have you seen the world, Bo? I can do like a quick fly through tour on the way back. This world compared to the last one is crazy. I feel like I know the way here, but not entirely sure. Oh yeah, we're there. What country am I from? From the Netherlands. Which is kind of odd to say when you're flying through the nether, but it's actually true though. 102 on the electro durability. I think I'll just keep it on and like heal it in the breezes. Mr. Robot, how do you get World Download? Either wait until I die, or you can get it on my Patreon, which is linked in the description. 100 durability. We're gonna be fine. Same language? Yes, dude. I've never fought a breeze with my elytra on. I think it could actually be interesting. Bo, you haven't seen it? We'll probably go back and watch a video. Okay, dude, bear with me for like 5 minutes. I need to get these breeze rolls real quick. Dude, what in the aim? I keep wanting to use these and not having them. Okay. I think that's the last one. Yes, dude, steak. Yo, I got so many breeze rolls. Oh, I thought that was a stack, which would have been crazy. What even happened there? Oh, bro took a detour. Okay, done here. Right, let me turn the shaders on and we'll fly through the base on the way back. Still got 60 breeze rods. Wait, I have a feeling... Oh, no. I thought maybe actually I have a bunch of them in here. Kinda glad that's not the case. Can someone tell me a more annoying mob to fight than a breeze? A phantom that does not want to come down is like the worst. Ghasts are far more annoying than breezes. I don't know. Ghasts are not that bad unless they like torture build, but... Guys, for those of you who haven't been here for a while, J-Hall, dude, welcome in. I've been working on this world for just over 3 years now, and it's actually looking super sick. Let me show you the main base real quick. Just through here. We're working on the Nether Hub. That's the current project. What we have so far is like the foundation for it. Absolutely loathe Ghast. I'm so sorry for all the pain that you've suffered through. So this here is the underground part of the main base. There's like heaps of stuff to it. Like I have a ice boat racing parkour in this little cave, and that's just one of the random gimmicks. It's also my industrial district because this is a perimeter built around 2 witch huts. And the main part of the base, like the outside part of the base, looks a lot different. We gotta go up here. So if we go down here, let me actually make a round trip real quick. So you see how we get back from that teleporter into where I just was. There's a lot of falling through and jumping down, but this is the industrial district, and where we just were, where I fell down, was the castle part. And the castle part is kind of crazy as you can walk around everywhere. For example, you have this throne room over here, which is like the main part of the castle. But there's so many places to go. I'm not going to show you all of those because like we'll be here for a while. Playing out of the castle. This is what the outside part of the base looks like. So where we just were is right there underground. It all started from this more modest base, which was the starter house back in the days. And then there's lots of other cool places. The one we're going to. My favorite aspect of your world is how fast travel is. Inedible cheese. Dude, it's gonna get even crazier pretty soon. But I tried to, like, the whole idea behind the world, well, there's a few, but the main idea is for how I shape the world, is that I want it to be one comprehensive world, not just like separate projects. But it needs to all flow together. Guys, this place is where we start every stream, and we end most of them. These books, this was April 14th, 2023. That was not a busy stream. But July 13th, we actually had a lot of names. Dude, sick. That was July 13th? Yeah, it was. Today's book is going to go over there. But before we do that, I want to add a couple more of your names in there. 7 pages today is not at all a bad score. We're going to put Yorvu in the book. We're going to put in Lazy Vlogger. We're going to put in Trent. Guys, to all of you here for the first time today, or first time in a long time, thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it. We're going to do this again. Usually I say same time tomorrow. That's not entirely true because tomorrow is a early stream, which means I start 6 hours earlier than I did today because I got to get a haircut later in the afternoon at this time. 2 days from now on Saturday, we are going to be live on the same time. We're going to put in Bo. Dude, thank you. I appreciate that. We're going to put in Timot. Guys, let me go back to the last page. Tremploman Poig, Music Freeze Your Soul Sunder. Was Key the entire name? I feel like I half-typed that. Oh no, Key was your entire name. Key is in the book. Oh my god. I'm going to do it, but you're making me work for it. Highlander __ goes in the book. We'll put in Lasagna Skateboard. We'll put in Owen. AA09. Forgotten Sinner. How do we get our names in the book for future streams? It is partially, if you drop a dono, I'll put you in the book always. But also, when somebody else drops a dono, I will also take a random name and put it in the book. And at the end of the stream, we do a couple more. I gotta copy August's name because, like, I don't have that. No, that is not the right name. Someone was already in the book. And that is August Heuer Winter, if I pronounce that or even remotely accurate. Social Smirk makes it in. I subbed, dude. Thank you. Welcome in. I don't think Inedible Cheese was in the book already. I know EJ wasn't. Now, Gwen, can I put your name in the book? Dude, it shows up a bit weird in my chat because it doesn't recognize the symbols. Maybe you typed it like that. If this absolutely fumbled your name, I'm legitimately so sorry. Last name for today. Let's put Spruto. You're already in the book. A couple pages back. Let me put Mohammed Musharraf in the book without the typo. That is April 17th, 2023. Guys, as I said, oh, dude. Cancel. Calvin in the book? Calvin was in the book. Dude, though, thank you, Jordan, for another 2. We're going to put Bets in the book. Did I sign 2023? Dude, that's crazy. Man, it's off by 2 years. How? Signing close. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. I really, really hope you enjoyed the stream. I absolutely did. Thank you guys for watching. See you tomorrow on the early bird stream or 2 days from now, Saturday. Same time, same place. For right now, thank you guys for watching. See you soon. And until then, Looney, out.